Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Young way outside. Lopez grabs the board. Young with the steal. One-on-one fast break. From deep. And no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Giannis against Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch 1 through 5 better than most guys his size. That fits right into today's game.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Young against Holiday. Young left side. Just 5 to shoot. And Collins now top the key.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Atlanta with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Giannis with it, guarded by Hunter. For 3, Middleton. Rebound, Atlanta.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shoots. Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Hunter, no one around him. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Outside Holiday. Feeds to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Middleton. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And there it is for him.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Young against Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Lopez right side. Shot clock at 6. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. They get it again. Here's Connaughton. Teague with a clean look. They can't stop the run with that one.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Herter. It's rebounded by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. One second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the 1. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And there's the pass to Connaughton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Dishes it to Okongwu. Pulls it up. Bank shot, no good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over eager.
For the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Tucker to the paint. Portis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always likes seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
He's off on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And Herter gets it to go.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Tucker, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Outside Teague. Portis in the post. He kicks to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Teague dishes to Tucker. Back to Teague. Clock is at 3.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Tucker. That's tipped. Passes to Herter. Shoots the 3. Hit the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Tucker. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Williams. To the inside. Out to Gallinari. From deep three-point range. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Herter. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Portis in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Bucks lead by 2.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Herter. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Young. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
He gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Rebounded by Snell. The Hawks trail it.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's Middleton penetrating, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Hawks trail by 3. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. The rebound by Young. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks trail. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And now we've got the intentional foul. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think we're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Young with no one around, and the three ball is good. Young's got 8 points.
He's calm, he's confident. Young has that it factor.
Capella against Holiday. Lopez passes to Holiday. And here's Middleton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bucket is good.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Young finds Bogdanovich. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Young for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Young up top. He's got 8, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Outside Portis. That shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Right side, Portis. Over Okongwu. And that one released in time, but no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. It's tipped. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Bucks lead by 2.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
The pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Herter. Count it. Herter's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
It's stolen. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Herter, no good. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
And here's Young, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Young against Holiday. Young's shot is good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Holiday with it. The dish now to Giannis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And an intentional foul right there. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Giannis inside, working on Collins. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Young dishes to Collins. Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Holiday against Young. On deep. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 3.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Young against Holiday. Young pass to Capella. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And he lays it straight in.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here is Holiday. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Young against Holiday. Young is double. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Buries the triple.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
But traffic in New York City. And with three.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Goes up to the stripe. And he hits the jump shot. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big ticket items, your franchise caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. And Harden with the stuff.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here is Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Holiday looking for an opening. James Harden with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Durant. To the left wing. Griffin passes to Harden. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Lopez with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Middleton can't get it to go. In transition, here come the Nets. Steps back and shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Launches it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to KD. Tips it, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Lopez outside. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden outside. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Middleton for 3. Holiday finds Giannis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Now here's Harden. The pass to KD. Great D that time from Middleton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
KD on the wing. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Griffin against Giannis. Good. 6 points for him.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Here is Harden with 2 seconds left, and it's sent back by Lopez. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Count that bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Bucks trail. Now Teague. To the wing on the left. And Forbes kicks to Portis. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Right side, Portis. Swiped away and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Forbes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
That's good from Forbes. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets with the lead. Irving with it. Out to Harris. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. The tray. That's good from Harris on the assist by Dinwiddie. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Irving dishes to Harris. And it's the Bucks on the break. Teague with the ball. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Tucker finds Portis. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Shot clock at 5. And Teague, here we go.
Man, I like the tenacity of Teague there. I mean, embracing contact whenever he drives it inside. That's the mark of a smart basketball player.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. 1:33 left in the first half. Irving's shot is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And here is Teague. He's got 6. Good D by Irving.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Green. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Irving attacking. Out to Harris. Irving against Holiday. Irving, good. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Giannis outside. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Claxton with the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. Holiday with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 4.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Offline with his 3. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. High post Lopez. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 4. Here's Durant. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 4. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Holiday against Harden. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Right side Griffin. Nets passing it around. Here's Harden. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Holiday against Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Lopez outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Nets. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Durant. The rebound by Holiday. Here's Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys, even when Giannis is defended tightly.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Milwaukee leading by 10. And Holiday, here we go. That shot off. Brown inside, defended by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 12. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
KD looking around. To the middle. Here's Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without him?
Griffin against Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Down kicks to Griffin. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Bucks.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
From 10 feet out, the kick out to Holiday. There's the dish to Lopez. From deep three-point range, 6 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's KD. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Giannis high post. Griffin on him. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Outside Holiday. Back to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to... Nothing.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Jordan, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here is Harden.
Hey, close out on Harden.
Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Young passes to Hunter. Young looking around. Now the dish to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And here's Young from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now, here's Hunter. Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Brown outside. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here's Young. He kicks it to Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
Young against Harden. 11 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. Harden's got his second basket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Young against Harden. Here's Young, and stolen by Jordan. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
Well, that break started by Jordan Steele. Long arms helping to get into the passing lane.
Young outside. Over Harden. And again, it's Atlanta.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Harden finds Jordan. Nets passing it around. Passes it to Harden.
Oh! Yikes! Look out below! About that finish. And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Now, here is Young. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Harden scanning the floor. Griffin kicks to Harden. Lock at 6. On the wing, Harris. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Atlanta leading by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Harden. Here's Jordan. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Collins wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is cueing it.
Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Over in the corner, Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
A three-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Gallinari with it. Now Green defending. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Over Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lets it go from 11. Good. He hits the jump shot. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Williams passes to Herter. Kicks it to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he's able to get it back. Dinwiddie, Atlanta with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
With a step back, and it's good for 2. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Pass to Okongwu, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot. They score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Herter, no good. The Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Here's Irving to the paint, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 4. Herter. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. Out to the wing. Moves back up. Wow, way off on that one. Brooklyn leading by 3. Green, the pass to Irving. Here's Claxton. Durant deciding where to go with it. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And then Durant with the jam.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
It's tipped. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. This Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. .35 seconds left to play here in the half. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Steps back and fires. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead. Dunn outside. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Will it go? That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
Thanks, Kevin. High-scoring half, Blake. What broke this game open?
It starts on defense. Our defense did a good job.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking distance. And that should do it with the second half of...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Griffin with it. And guarded by Capella. Here's Jordan outside for Griffin. Offensive rebound. The Hawks trail by 7. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Hunter dishes to Young. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Oh, love the attitude there of Jordan staying with the shot despite being grabbed.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Young pass to Hunter. He feeds it to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Jordan. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Young dishes to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Harden against Young. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Griffin kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Young outside. With the tip, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 12 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young against Harden. 1:46 left in the third. Brown outside. Puts it up from 17, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Hunter. And it's sent back by PD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Brooklyn leading by 4.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Inside. On the wing, Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Trying to find that consistency from distance that's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has an available driving lane.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Herter. Dinwiddie covering. Dinwiddie with the steal.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Gallinari surveying the D. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Reddish. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton, and at the 5, roaming the paint. To the inside.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Nets leading by 5. Irving with it. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Irving. Outside for KD. Shot clock at 6. grabs the rebound. Hawks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Nobody near Williams. Here's Okongwu. Passes it to Gallinari. Here's Herter. He's covered by Irving. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's got the ball. Claxton. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Herter, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Williams, and it's in there.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
And here's Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow, and again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Capella inside. He's against Jordan. And it's Capella missing. Nets leading by 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. KD finds Jordan, trying to end the drought. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Jordan. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
Young against Harden. Young inside. Up and in on the layup.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here is Harden. Stolen by Collins. Hunter kicks to Young. No good on the 3. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Now Harden. The wide open look for Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Jordan. The kick out to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside. Jordan, the pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. He dishes it to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Hunter. KD's shot is off.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella kicks to Collins. On the pass to Young. From deep. Up again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The lights of down. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday. Down low. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Lopez left side. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Capella inside. Lopez is there. Capella with the bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. To the right side. Here's Hunter. Capella kicks to Hunter. Over Middleton. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Giannis outside. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Now, here is Young following the shot by Drew Holiday. Capella finds Collins.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. From deep, Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Now, here is Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young against DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich rebounded by the Bucks. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The shot by Middleton wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And this is what Middleton does, hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And Young, here we go. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Giannis outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Reddish the pass to Herter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And now that we've got...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top, leading by 6. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Done outside. The dish to Reddish. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Done outside. Now here's Reddish. Guarded closely. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 7. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Holiday against Dunn. Gallinari wide open. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And they're pushing it up. The 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
And Holiday, here we go. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Lopez, no luck. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Dunn passes to Herter. Back to Dunn. Pass to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. He tries for 3. Dunn misses. Bucks trail by 7. Teague finds Tucker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Dunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Herter passes to Dunn. It's Gallinari on top of the key. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu. But he recovers it. Dunn outside. Here's Herter. Second shot opportunity. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Here's Teague. Now the pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. He kicks to Teague. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Done outside. Passes it to Gallinari. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dunn looking over the floor. Gallinari in the corner. Shoots over Tucker. That one a little long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Nora. Teague for 3. No good. So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is Atlanta came ready to play. Amped up and ready off the tip. They immediately... Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young, right side. Lob pass to Capella.
He just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Teague, the pass to Portis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Lou Williams is checked in for Trae Young. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bogdanovich inside. Lopez covering. And it's Capella missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
We always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Williams against Holiday. Right side, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella trying to free himself up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. With the floater, Atlanta with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. From 12 feet out. Tips it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Outside Williams, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Teague drives in. Yes, that goes in. Teague's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
This team loves to run the pick and roll with Teague, and it's easy to see why that's the case.
Williams passes to Capella. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Connaughton, and he slams it one-handed.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Kicks it out to Collins. Cranes the three-pointer. Collins has got 6 points.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis from about 19 feet. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Tucker. And it's Gallinari missing. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Back to Connaughton. And stolen by Okongwu. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And the 3 off target. With 1 on the clock, the shot misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks ahead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward. Tucker can't get it to go.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Reddish. Young outside. Five on the clock to take the lead. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Ahead, here's Connaughton. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And Young, here we go. It's rebounded by Portis.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time. He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Okongwu with it, working on Portis. Herter passes to Okongwu. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Portis. That's tipped. Reddish with the ball. Young outside to the left side wing. And they pick up 2.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 4 this quarter.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. The pass to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Young against Holiday. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Hunter kicks to Collins. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Holiday. Nice move. Hunter grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Giannis high post. Working on Collins. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Collins. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Finished off the break. DiVincenzo's got his first points in this one.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Lob pass to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday against Young. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Holiday against Young. 6 on the shot clock. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Middleton on the wing. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Kept alive. Here's Capella. And that time, also a missed shot. And so the Bucks take the win. And in. All right, David, great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down? So the next starting five. Down out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Griffin in at the four-man position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. And here are the Nets. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the first points of the night for the Bucks. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Pass it to Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Griffin goes in. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Harden outside. Pass to Griffin. To the middle. Here's Jordan. He's off on that one. Good D by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Harden surveying the D. On the money with the shot from the left block.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Holiday. Left side, Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Harden outside. The kick out to Brown. On the wing, Harris. Good on the 7-footer.
Well, I love to see Joe Harris not settling, instead choosing to be opportunistic and mixing up his offensive attack.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now here's Griffin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brown finds Jordan. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 3. Back to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Brown. Harden's got 5 now.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Jordan. Now Griffin. Harden right side. There's the feed to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He has 6.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
At the end of 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
From deep, Harden. Giannis grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Harden against Holiday. Harden, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. And Harden with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Harden up top. 7 points in the game. Over in the corner, Brown. Harden the pass to Jordan, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Teague. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. A nice shot by Teague.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Now, here is Irving. Down low, here's Claxton, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
There's the pass to Nwora, and Durant comes to help. Here's Nwora. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 2. Portis, the pass to Tucker, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets trail by 4. Irving with the ball. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Count the basket. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what I like most about Teague is his confidence. I mean, he's unflappable. He's cool and composed, and yet plays the game with a real fire.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Irving passes to Green. The Nets working the ball around now. It's stolen by Teague. Here's the break. Throws it up high, and that's going to be a treble. Nets trail by 4. 34 seconds left in the first half. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And some good action through the first 2. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll do it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
A.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Teague with a clean look. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
Passes it to Claxton. Durant finds Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got 6 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Portis. Tucker the pass to Portis. Great look, but off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Tucker. Teague the pass to Nora.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Green against Giannis. And that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Irving. Fires the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Nets trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game, just 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton, and that one hits back iron.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Here's Giannis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Jordan. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. To the inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot off the mark. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Harden. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown, and it's Jordan in at center. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harris inside. Lopez is there. Shoots from the elbow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Griffin against Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And that last out of bounds violation is going to be contested. Coach's challenge has been issued here.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout. So that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Middleton over Claxton. Middleton finds Lopez. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Irving passes to Claxton. Poked away. Irving against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's KD. And that one goes long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Irving. From deep 3-point range, and Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Here's Irving. The pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Johnson. And it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
KD against Middleton. Oh, offensive interference. And the Bucks with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Middleton on the wing. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 1:17 left in the game. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Irving.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Now here is Holiday. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Good on the triple.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Lopez. No one near him. Count it.
The big fella, Brook Lopez, coming up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, KD. Over Middleton. The shot by KD. No good. Now here is Holiday. From outside, off the mark. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. A putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Cole, and he ups the ante and delivers.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Hello, basketball fans. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at the and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And looking at the Nets, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Griffin in at center. Now, here is Harden. The 3. Rebounded by Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hunter, no good. Griffin looking it over. From deep. Harris, no good. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Durant. Collins with it. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Young way outside. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 6.
Yeah, Trae Young exploring the limits of his range in this one.
Irving passes to Harden. Outside Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Shots good from Young.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Now, here is Harden, and that one drops.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Young from outside. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Frank, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Young after the made shot from KD. Young taking his time here to end the run. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Jordan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Harden. Outside Irving from deep three-point range. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Jacks up a three. Another miss by Young.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
That bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 6.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nets leading by 7. Jordan kicks to Irving. Over Bogdanovich. Irving can't hit.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
They get it again. Capella dishes to Young. Hawks passing it around. From deep. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Young against Harden. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 12 points for him.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Durant. Pass to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Harden. KD with it and guarded by Capella. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Your son Cole Gregg was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Now, here is Young. He's got 15. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Griffin. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Nets leading by 4. Brown right side. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Young from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. Doubled by Okongwu, and it's blocked. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Okongwu's running. But they recover it. Molinari finds Williams. Here's Herter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. A nice shot by Griffin.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Herter, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Griffin's shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Dinwiddie outside. Takes a 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning. And
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. And James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Jenny, your thoughts? And
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the pass to Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Herter. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Williams. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Herter. The dish now to Gallinari. For the lead. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Herter's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Back to Brown. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. From deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. It's good from long range. Herter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hawks. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Dinwiddie against Williams. Brown the pass to Claxton. And he dunks it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Williams looking over the floor. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Harden outside. 54 seconds left in the 3rd. Knocks down the 3 ball.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Harden against Young. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant wide open. He fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bogdanovich wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Down low. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And the Nets lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Harden finds Irving from outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The kick out to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Harris, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Harden, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Harden launches it from deep. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Nets.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And on the way from Irving for 3, sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 1.
Yeah, that's one of the more dangerous shots. The form, the quick release, everything for Kyrie in sync.
Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Irving against Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Young outside. From deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Harden surveying the D. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young fires away from outside. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
The deep 3 from Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 6. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Here's Capella. Outside Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young for three. Jordan with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
KD looking around. That one goes in.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the inside, and stolen by Harris. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Harden against Young. To the middle. Capella finds Young. And oh boy, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's it. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years, drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
Durant for three, off target. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. A truly gutsy performance away from home.